Hey guys, it's Sonia, your presidential diamond leader. So I want to make a video. I know we have a lot of new people on the team, and I wanted to make a video to get you guys started in the right direction, give you guys some guidance on what you should be doing to get the ball rolling in your business. First of all, congratulations on taking that leap of faith. This business is so amazing and can totally 100% change your life. You guys really have the opportunity of a lifetime, and we are here to help you, guide you, support you. You're going to have so many resources at your fingertips from our group pages. You're going to have files and videos and documents and a group of empowering, supportive women and men to help you along the way in this journey. So I hope that you really recognize and see the true opportunity and how large it really is, and run with it. The opportunity's here, and what you do with it is up to you. So let's just get right to the point here. There's some things I want you to make sure you have pen and paper. I want you to be taking notes. For me, I can watch videos, but for me to apply what I learn, it's really good for me to take notes, to go back to review them. I'll find old notebooks sometimes from a video that I watched or a training that I went to, and I'll pull it out and go through them, and I refresh my memory, and I'm like, oh yeah, why haven't I been doing that? So notes are very important, because you can sit here and you can watch this video, but if you're not applying what you learn, then it's really just a waste of time. So grab a pen and paper. I want you to, there's 5 things that you're going to want to have printed, okay? The first thing that you're going to want to print is the new distributor training checklist. The person that enrolled you may have emailed this to you. If not, that's okay. It is actually the pinned post on the Rockstar page. So if you go to the Rockstar page, it's going to be right at the very top of the page if you're on a laptop or a desktop. If you're on your phone, you can access it too. I believe there's 3 little dots in the top right corner from the Facebook app when you're on the Rockstar page. And I believe if you click that and click see info, or maybe it even says view pinned post, it'll take you to it. But you're probably going to want to do it from you may be able to print from your phone, but you're going to want to have this printed. It's kind of a long checklist, so don't let it overwhelm you. It's just a really good guide to show you what videos are really good to watch for different aspects of your business, for posting on social media, for getting loyal customers, for getting distributors and whatnot. So the new distributor training checklist on the Rockstar page, print that. There's also a file. This may have been sent to you by whoever enrolled you. You can also find it on the Rockstar page. When you go to the Rockstar page, there's a tab for files, and it's called Tips for Gathering Loyal Customers. And this is a really, really helpful, useful document, so please print that. And you're going to want to go into eSuite. eSuite is our back office. That's our system. There is a Documents tab in eSuite, and if you click in the Documents tab, there's a search bar. Type Steps, and it will load a file called Steps to Success. Now print that. That's going to be your goal each and every month in the business, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And then you're going in that same document section of eSuite, you're also going to want to search and print the memory jogger and the 100s list. So make sure that you have all those things printed. The new distributor training checklist and the tips for gathering loyal customers. Those can be found on the Rockstar page. And then the memory jogger and the 100s list and the steps to success from the eSuite Documents tab. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about your auto ship and why it's so important. So in this business, there are 2 ways that you become commission qualified. And the first way is by running an 80 BV auto ship. BV is the point system that It Works gives different products. So for example, Fat Fighters are $25. The BV on that, the business volume, is $25. Some things are a little different, like a box of wraps. Ooh, sorry, my phone fell. A box of wraps is $59, and the BV on it is $54. So you can run an 80 BV auto ship, and that's going to be a guarantee that you are commission qualified and you are going to get paid for your work. Now, the other way to be commission qualified in this business is to have 150 in personal BV. So that's from your very own personal customers, not your team's customers. That's another way to be commission qualified in this business. Now, when I started 3 years ago, running an 80 BV auto ship was the law. It was what you did for your business. Now, I highly and strongly encourage all of my teammates to run that auto ship for a couple of reasons. Number one, if there were, say you had some customers place some orders and you got to 160 in personal volume and a customer returns something and that comes out of your BV and you didn't know it, you didn't recognize it, the return, that could make you lose out on your commission. So running an auto ship is an absolute way to make sure. And to be honest, guys, it's a very little amount of overhead for the opportunity that we have in this business. And it is very, very, very important that we are putting the wrap on people, because when people see it, when people feel it, when they see what it does, it's going to help you get loyal customers and distributors. And in that auto ship, you can do a box of wraps, and that would be some BV, and you can add in a supplement to it. So I always tell everyone to get to that 80 BV, do a box of wraps, and you're gonna sell those 4 wraps because you're gonna be working to get this wrap on people. So you're gonna sell the box of wraps, $25 a wrap. There's 4 that come in a box. That's $100. That's gonna pay for your auto ship each month. And then you can have a supplement with it. If you wanted to try fat fighters, or you wanted to do hair, skin, nails, or greens, then you would have a product to try for yourself, which is so, so important, because being a product of the product is going to help build your confidence in these products and in this business. And it's also going to make you very passionate, because you're going to try these products and you're going to fall in love. And you want to have some personal testimony when talking to people, and that is going to fuel your business. That's going to set you on fire. People are going to, you can say, hey, I've been using this, I love it. And you should be getting the wrap on people. So you can sell that box of wraps, pay for that auto ship, which is also going to pay for you to be a product tester and be a product of the product, which is so important in this business. So next, we got the auto ship covered. I want you to make your very first social media post about why you joined this business. It can be something simple, whatever. Figure out your why, which I'm sure you clearly already know. Is your why because, you know, you're a mother and you want to work towards creating a business that will allow you to retire from your corporate America job and be home with your kids so that you have more freedom and more time, but you're not sacrificing a paycheck. You're still able to help support your family. Is your why to get out of debt? Is it to pay for your dream wedding, to buy your dream home, to vacation more? Is it, you know, you have a sick family member, maybe you need to help take care of your parents because they're getting ill. You know, whatever your why is, we all have a why. And it's that why that's going to help keep us focused and motivated along this journey. But today, as soon as you join, there is no need, you guys, to wait to start working this business for you to get your business builder kit, because you don't need anything in that kit to start working your business. I signed my first distributor and my first customers before my kit even arrived in the mail. So do not think that you need that kit. You're gonna have a box of wraps in that kit, you're gonna have a brochure, you're gonna have some business cards, but you don't need those things to start working this business. So make that first post. Figure out what your why is. You know, be passionate about it, be vulnerable in your post, and make a simple post about why you started this business, and make sure to be excited. Be excited all the time in this business, because passion and excitement is contagious and it sells. And if you're excited, people are going to be excited for you, for your journey, for your products. So make that first post. If you need help with it, go to your upline. They will help you with it. Now, your second post, which can be later on in the day, a few hours later, the next day, whatever, but your second post should be a product tester post. This is a post where you're basically saying, hey guys, I'm really excited. I started a new business. I need to build my portfolio, so I need some 90-day product testers. And there's actually a file on the Rockstar page that you can find that gives you the verbiage for making this product tester post, or you can ask your upline. You could probably easily find it. But you're saying, I need someone for the following categories: someone who wants to grow out their hair, someone who wants to lose weight, someone who wants to get rid of acne, someone who needs more energy. And it's all these categories listed. And you're saying, I'm going to give you my 40% discount in exchange for your testimony. And that's where you need to get familiar with what a retail customer is and what a loyal customer is, and the difference. The loyal customer basically is a 90-day product tester. I like to term it as a 90-day product tester or a 90-day challenge. It's a customer, not a distributor, who gets the 40% off like we do without being a distributor. And they get that because they're going to have a minimum of 1 order a month for 3 months. They have the flexibility to change what product it is. So if they want to start trying the wraps and next month they want to try the greens and the hair, skin, nails, they can change that. There's no membership fee that they have to pay. It's not like going to Sam's or Costco where you have to pay $50 or $100 just to get that bulk discount. No membership fee, flexibility to change the product, and there's no cap on how many items they can take that discount on. So some businesses I've seen in the past, you get, a discount like 40% on the first item and then only 20% on the second item. Our program is a minimum of 40% on as many products as they want. They just have to make 1 order a month for 3 months. And there's a video that I'm going to talk about that'll help you guys with that. But that's the second post that you should make, is saying, hey, I need some product testers to try some things at my cost. These are the categories that I need testers in. Who's willing to support me, basically. So that should be the second post that you make. Now, right away, you should be scheduling your practice party. So I like to call the launch parties or the wrap parties when you're first getting started your practice party, because it takes when you're reaching out to your friends and family, because you're going to reach out personally and say, hey, I'm really excited. I need to do a practice party. I need to practice on my friends and family. Then that takes the pressure off of them to feel like, oh gosh, another party I have to go to or something like that. So just the way we word things, the psychology of it all can really make a difference in this business. And you'll learn about that as you go along through different videos. But get that party scheduled. If you have a local upline, ask them to come host it with you. If you do not, that is okay. I did not have a local upline. There is a file in the Rockstar page called How to Have the Perfect Wrap Party. In your kit, you have what we call a party pad, and it literally walks you through how to have a wrap party. But this How to Have a Perfect Wrap Party file in the Rockstar page is gold. It is so simple. It is genius. Helps you to get customers, distributors, you name it. It's awesome. And let me backtrack a little bit. You should be a part, if you're on this team, of 2 groups. The Rockstar Wrap team, which is full of files, videos. It's a place where we can ask questions, where we connect, where important information is gathered. You should be a part of that group. And then there's a second group called the Tip of the Day video group. That group is solely videos. It's a collection of really good videos on various different business building topics and techniques and strategies and that we've compiled over the last few years. And there are videos in there for wrap parties too. So don't be scared. Wrap parties are they're really low key. They're so much fun. So make sure to get that scheduled right away. Now, you also want to make sure that this keeps happening. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. You also want to make sure, there we go, that you are getting familiar with eSuite, your back office. Get in there and play around, guys. You can't break anything. There's even a training tab that has some training resources that you can watch and take a look at. But you're not going to break anything. So get in there and play around and get a little familiar with your back office. Now, product info. So knowledge is power. You want to be knowledgeable on what you're selling and what we have to offer. So there's a couple different places that you can gather product knowledge and product info. So your website is a very good place. It's going to list all of our products. It lists what they do, how they work, the benefits of them, and it even has a link that lists all of the ingredients. So familiarize yourself with your products from your personal website. there's also a really cool website that It Works has created for us, and it is just amazing. It is called the My It Works Product Coach, and the website for it is www.myitworksproductcoach.com. On the left of the website, you will see all of our products listed. When you click on them, it's going to populate all of the most frequently asked questions, literally like, what is this product? What does it do? How should I use it? How long do the results last? Like anything you can think of, it is there. So like I said, knowledge is power, and knowledge is going to build confidence. So make sure that you are getting in there and you're familiarizing yourself with our products and what they do. But do not feel at the same time, don't feel like you have to know everything about every product. You want to dive in, you want to get started. We learn as we go. We call network marketing a personal development attached to a compensation plan. So we learn as we go. And what's really cool is you can bookmark your website and this product coach website onto your smartphone, onto your laptop, so that if someone asks you a question, you can easily, quickly, 30 seconds, you have the answer. I can't tell you how many times someone has asked me something and I've literally just pulled up the product coach and in 30 seconds had an answer for them. If I'm talking to them through text or through Facebook Messenger or Instagram DM, there's been times I've copy and pasted the answer, because most of the times the questions you get asked, 9.9 out of 10 times, they're a question in that product coach, and they're really easy to find. And on the product coach, there's also a search bar at the top. And you can use that search bar to find answers to popular questions. So for example, if someone asks you, how much caffeine is in the greens? You can use that search bar and type in caffeine and hit enter, hit search, and it's gonna tell you all of the products that have caffeine and how the amounts. So like for example, greens have caffeine through a very, very small amount, and it's through green tea. So it'll tell you that. So make sure that you're utilizing those resources. Well, then I need to drink water. So next, you want to go through, take a look at all of the products. If you don't have your kit yet, do this through your website. If you have your kit yet and you have a brochure, grab that brochure. Look at the products, and as you're looking at the products, think of the people that you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, who would want or need these products, because we have over 40 amazing products and we truly have something for everyone. I mean, we have stress relief, joint pain, things for wrinkles, things for weight loss. We have essential oils, we have skincare, we have, I mean, you name it, we have it. We even have menopause products that help with menopause. So go through that brochure, and like I said, write down names next to each product of the people that you think would want or need these products, because you're going to reach out to them. And next, what I want you to do, so you're going to do that with the brochure. Next, I want you to make your chicken noodle soup list. So what this means is you're going to make a list of the people who are like your go-to people. If you were to get a flat tire, if you were to get sick, that's why we call it a chicken noodle soup list. If you were to get sick, who would you call to bring you chicken noodle soup or medicine? Your mom, your aunt, your cousin, your best friend. Who would you call? If you were to get a flat tire on the side of the road, who would you call to come help you and to come rescue you? Could be friends, coworkers, family, whatever. Make that list, write those names down. Now, what you're gonna do next with your chicken noodle soup list and with the names that you wrote down next to these products is you're gonna contact these people. If you're comfortable doing it by phone, awesome, because they're gonna hear the excitement in your voice and it's more personable. If you wanna do it through text or messenger, that's fine. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that tips for gathering loyal customers document that I told you to print, and you're going to reach out to these people, and you're gonna be confident and you're gonna be excited, because you know that we truly have amazing products that are going to help people and that are going to make people happy. So there's a couple different scripts on this file that you can use. And one of them is, hey, use a name, Melissa. I started a new business venture that I'm super excited about. There are over 40 amazing health, wellness, and skincare products, and truly something for everyone. I need a favor. I need to build my portfolio, and I need a few people to try one product a month as a 90-day product tester, and I will give you my wholesale pricing, which starts as low as only $23 for some things. And this would be a good one to use with the people who you've already kind of identified and kind of connected with a certain product. So say you think that your grandma would like the relief because her joints ache sometimes and she's always complaining about her knees or elbows. You know, you could say, we have a product named Relief. I think it would really help you. I think you would really like it. You know, you could go in with that. And then there's another script, and it's, and you know, you can tweak these a little bit. You know, if you want to say a certain adjective or word is, you know, awesome instead of amazing, you know, use your own personality in it. But, you know, hi, Samantha, I hope you're doing well. So listen, I started a new business venture and I'm beyond thrilled about. We have over 30 amazing health, wellness, this is kind of old, it should say 40, because I'm pretty sure we have about 40 now. But health, wellness, and skincare products and something for everyone. I need you to help me build my portfolio. I need a few people to try one product for 3 months as a 90-day product tester. I will give you my wholesale pricing, which starts as low as $23 for some things. You'll also earn 10% back in free product, plus a few other perks. I'm looking for someone who wants to get rid of stretch marks, someone who wants to lose 20 pounds, someone who wants to grow their hair out, and there's about 12 different categories. And then you can say, before and after photos are helpful, but definitely not a requirement. I just need your testimony. You immediately came to mind because I know you will fall in love with these products like I have. Every product is made with the best quality, natural-based botanical ingredients. What are your thoughts? Can I count on you for your support? So you always want to end your conversation with a question. So that first one didn't have a question at the end. That's something I need to tweak. See, I learn as I go too, and some of these things are things that were created, you know, a couple years ago. But you always want to end with a question. Can I count on you for your support? That's a really abrasive way to ask for their support in this. Can I count on you for your support? Which category sounds good to you? So you're just going to want to let the conversation flow from there. Be passionate, be excited. If you're doing it through Facebook or through text, you know, use emojis that show excitement, that show the tone, and make the mood really fun. And don't be scared to pick up that phone. If you're doing it through Facebook, there's actually an option to do voice notes now, which I think is incredible because it allows them to hear your passion and your excitement. But approaching it as a product tester who will receive your discounted pricing also makes them feel like they're getting a good deal and like, you know, they're special, which they are. Not many companies offer the same discount we get to customers. So that's pretty incredible that we can do that. So feel good about knowing that you're really offering something awesome. This is a really good way to get your 4 LCs, which is the first step for qualifying yourself for bonuses. So your very first step that you're working on as a new distributor is gathering 4 loyal customers. That is going to qualify you to be able to receive bonuses in the future. And you always want to make sure at a very, very minimum that you gather 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days, because that's going to do what we call get you fast start qualified. So let me explain that to you real quick. So as a distributor, as you start growing your team, you are able to earn unlimited $100 fast start bonuses. So when you sign a distributor, when they get 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, you earn $100 every single time that happens. So in order for you to be able to earn those fast start bonuses, those unlimited $100 bonuses, you need to make sure that you yourself gather 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days, because those fast start bonuses, they can rack up and they're amazing. So that's a great way. This right here is a great way to really get those 4 loyal customers out of the way, because you want to start building your team. And as soon as you get these customers, you can focus harder. Not that you can't focus on building your team sooner, but as soon as you get that done, it's done, and you can really focus on growing your team. And you can use this tactic anytime. I'm always growing my hundreds list. I'm always revamping my hundreds list. Maybe there's someone I didn't think about asking before because I just didn't want to approach that person. But you can really use this anytime and just have fun with it, you guys. So the other thing that I had you print was your steps to success. So this is our blueprint for the business. I'll be honest with you. There are, where is it? There's times that I have doubled, that I have tripled this goal. And then there are times that I have not completed this goal. It's not gonna absolutely make or break your business, but it is a very good guideline to try to follow. So every single month I print a new one, and this is my guideline for the month, okay? This is your steps to success. Number 1 is joining the party and being commission qualified with your ADBV auto ship. Number 2 is gathering 4 loyal customers. Those 4 loyal customers are going to, the 2 are gonna fast start qualify you, and the 4 are gonna qualify you for any bonuses that we have going on in 2017. If this video is watched in 2018 or 19 or whatnot, then that part could be a little different depending on what kind of bonuses we have going on. Another really cool thing about gathering your loyal customers, so for every 2 loyal customers that you gather, you earn what's called a wrap reward. A wrap reward is the ability for you to buy a box of wraps for $25 plus free shipping. Now, whether you use that box of wraps for yourself because they're awesome, whether you sell them for $25 each and profit $75, whether maybe you do it as a marketing promotion for giveaways, whatever you want to do with it, it's a really cool thing to be able to purchase a box of wraps for 25 bucks, and you get those for every 2 loyal customers. So your next step is to find 3 people who want to make money, who want to do this business with you, and who doesn't want to make money. So these are our steps to success. Each month I print these. So it's March 1st. I literally will write March on here, 2017. And what I personally do is I write in names. I'm gonna bring these names to fruition. I'm gonna write down the 4 people that I think I'm gonna get as customers this month and the 3 people that I think I'm going to help join me in this journey and help them change their life. I'm putting it out there in the universe, I'm putting it out there in the world. And that's what I personally do every single month. And it is so important to have that. There were a few months that I didn't do it. And I noticed my business not booming as normal. And I thought about it and I said, I have not printed my steps to success. And it's something that I will never forget to do again. It's funny because I'll look back sometimes on past months of my steps to success and I'll kind of compare and I highlight the people that, you know, became customers or joined the team, and it's really neat to see that, you know what, yep, those people did join, those people did buy, and sometimes maybe some of the people didn't, but different people did. But it's just a really good and important thing to do, a really good tool, because if you complete these steps to success month after month, or if you're at least always striving for it and you're teaching your team to do that, then you're going to be very successful in this business. Let's see. The next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to print the memory jogger. Grab that. This is going to help you remember people to reach out to. The next thing you're going to want to do is print your 100s list. Your 100s list, there's several files, there's several videos on that. Your 100s list are people that you're going to reach out to, whether it's about the business, whether it's about the products. Now, when you're reaching out to people about the business, there are also several videos and files that can help you with that. That can help you, your upline can help you with that, but you truly do have all the resources that you need. There are files that tell you what to say, there are videos that tell you what to say, and you can kind of find, you know, what works best for you. Now, you're going to want to watch the Seal the Deal video by Jade Hooper. This is in the tip of the day video group. What's really cool about our groups too is there's a magnifying glass to search. So since I'm mentioning the Seal the Deal video, you could go to that page and you could just search the word seal and it's probably going to come up. This video, you guys, is gold. You're going to want to watch this video before talking to people about being a product tester and about the products, because if you follow this simple conversation, this simple script when talking to people, it truly, truly works. When we started implementing this, like my team exploded. It is gold. So it's very important to watch that and to follow that. Now, I also have on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and you can search Sonia Mae Welch, and you can find that I have a boot camp video training series, and they are all numbered. Those are good videos to watch. They are in order of the different things that we want to be doing, to grow our business and what's important. And they kind of attack each thing based on the subject. The first video is a little longer. It's an intro video, but most of them are not very long. So it's important that we're always growing and learning and watching a video. So, reading files, that was something that I did, and that really, really helped me to be successful in this business. I wanted to work smarter and not harder. So, when I was on my way to work, because when I started this business, I was working 50 hours a week. I didn't have time to work this business, but it was a priority to me because I knew it would change my life. So I made the time, because we can make the time if we want to. I got up early, I stayed up late, I listened to videos on the way to work, I listened to them while I was cooking or doing laundry. I worked during my lunch hour. If I was sitting at my son's football practice, I might have been messaging people. You can work this business into your life, but that's a whole nother topic. But the boot camp training series, those are good videos that you can watch that are really going to help you to grow your business. So make sure that you're checking those out on YouTube. Make sure you're, like I said in the beginning, taking notes on videos. Is going to help you to apply what you learned, because you want to work smarter, not harder. We've already figured out systems, what works, how to be successful. So we've already done the groundwork, and now you guys can just take what we've learned and apply it to your business and be successful. Let's see, start working. Okay, so once you've started working on, you've reached out to your chicken noodle soup list, and you've worked on your brochure, that, figuring out who that's close to you, your warm market, you think would like or be interested in the products. Start working on your bigger 100s list, like I mentioned. Now, the new distributor training checklist. This is a guide that's going to help guide you on what videos you should be watching and what they're good for. So make sure to check that out. It may have some other things on it that are going to be helpful and useful in your video. So make sure that you're following that checklist. And now we get to the point where you really want to start posting daily. So social media is a huge way and avenue to grow your business. It is how I've built my business. I have almost solely built my business on social media. I've also done wrap parties. I do Blitz. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. But social media is a great avenue to grow your business if you're doing it correctly. So you're going to want to start posting daily. Make sure to watch the videos that are suggested on that new distributor checklist to help you with how to post and what to say. As you go along, you'll get more comfortable, and it will just be like second nature. In the beginning, you may need some inspiration, some ideas. What should I say? What shouldn't I say? And that's why we have files and videos for that. So make sure that you're using that new distributor training checklist to find the videos that are going to help you with their posting. There's also a file on the Rockstar page called Posting 101. There's also a file on there. I didn't have this written down, but it just came to mind. It's called 10 Tips for New Distributors. Make sure to check that file out too. Now, your social media has now become not just your personal page, but a professional page. Now, you don't want to go out and make a business page. That is not going to help you grow your business at this point. You really want your business to be on your personal page. So don't go out and make a business page. We've tested it. We've tried it. That's not going to help you at this point with your business. You really want to, it's okay to have both, but you really want to be utilizing your personal page right now. You want to be sharing your journey. You want to be living the lifestyle, living the brand. You want it to be personal and real. So with that being said, that means no negativity on your page, no drama. It's not good to post. We can all have our opinions on different topics and different things and politics, but anything that's kind of a sensitive subject or controversial, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, whatever, but we don't want to post about things, and here's why. Say there's someone on your page who has been watching your post, and they're thinking about joining your team, but you post something about politics, and it's not in line with the way they think. Now, they may unfollow you or not even want to join your team because you posted something that isn't in line with the way they feel. And we're all entitled to our opinions, and it's okay to be passionate and to have your beliefs about things, but airing it on social media now that you're a business owner is really going to dampen it can really put a damper on your success. So no politics, no drama, no negativity, nothing vulgar, swear words, anything, I don't know, rated R things or memes or anything like that. Those aren't good for business. You want to be likable. You want to be somebody that people enjoy, somebody that provides value, and someone, you want to be passionate, you want to be excited. You want to share your goals. So if you're just starting out, share your goals. In the videos about posting, talk about this stuff, but share your goals. Share what this business is going to do for you, where you're going, your dreams. Share testimonials and success stories. You can find those. The Rockstar Rap Team page has, if you click photos and then you click albums, there's albums with before and after photos that you can use. There's albums with actual product testimonials. There will be a picture of the person who gave the testimonial holding the product, and in the comments, there's their testimonial. You can share those. Now, when you share those, you don't want to just share what they said. You want to give an intro, like, I'm so excited because I'm so excited and I love hearing success stories. Listen to what, Samantha has to say about what the greens have done for her. It's truly so amazing, or, something like that. And then put their testimonial in quotation marks. But make sure you're not just putting it out there. Have an intro. But you can share those. Those are for you to share. And there's also a similar album that is for success stories. So it'll have a photo and it'll have someone's success story with the business. And you're going to want to share those, and you're going to want to do the same thing with like an intro. And it's okay to share like your why and your goals over and over and over. You're going to want your why that you made in the beginning. You're going to want to make sure that you have that handy and you have that written down, because your why is really just your story, and it's important to share that over and over. There's actually a file called Creating Your Story, and there's another file called Why It's Important to Share It Over and Over. But the file for Creating Your Story is literally 3 simple steps. Your story doesn't have to be long, elaborate, and everyone has a story no matter how new we are. Your story when you're just starting is basically your reason for joining. But this file is going to help you write it in a really good way. And it's okay to share that over and over. It's actually very powerful to share your story. So make sure that you figure out your why and share that with the world. Be excited, be passionate, make sure to find those photo albums. Now, me personally, I like to do 5 to 6 posts daily. Anything more than 6 at this current time, and this is March 2017, this video might be used later, Facebook algorithms are always changing. But at this current time, having more than 6 posts on your timeline a day can actually start to negatively affect the exposure that your posts get. When you put a post out there, not every one of your friends see it. That's not the way it works. It's actually about 16 to 20% max that see your post. And that's why it's okay to post several times throughout the day, because not everybody's seeing it. So don't feel like you're being annoying. Most of your friends aren't seeing it anyways. And that's why it's important to post several times a day. So what I like to do is 5 to 6 posts a day. I like to do 2 product posts, maybe a testimonial, maybe a before and after, maybe meet my own personal testimony about it. I like to do 2 business lifestyle. You'll learn about those through various videos posts today. And I like to do 2 completely non-it-works posts. So I like to do something with my family, my friends, maybe post something that's funny, share a good recipe, share food, share fashion, be entertaining, or share something engaging. So a really good non-it-works post that's going to help your post, because the more likes and comments that your posts have, the better all of your posts are going to do. The more exposure your page is going to have. So I like to engage people and ask questions, and I'll usually do it and like upload a picture with it, maybe a picture of a crock pot, and say, hey friends, I'm running out of crock pot recipe ideas. What are your favorites? Or, hey friends, I'm running out of healthy snack ideas. Like, what are your favorites? Maybe post 2 different outfits that you grabbed off of Pinterest and you put them in a collage, and you're like, which outfit do you like better, A or B? Because people love to give their opinions and their 2 cents. and that post is going to get a lot of interaction, and that's going to bring people to your page in a non-business way, which is good too. You want to be a real person, not just a robot posting ads and spam all day. And you'll learn from some of the videos how to not do that too. Another thing about photos when I post them, I like my photos to look clean, crisp, bright, clear. You want them to look good. So write these down. There's 2 different apps that I use. The main one that I use is called PicTapGo, P-I-C-T-A-P, Go. And that is a really good app that can brighten up your pictures, make them look better. My favorite filters for that, I usually layer a couple. I usually do crispity and then lights on, but you can play around with them and use what you like. The other app I like to use is Camera Plus. Certain photos of like food or the sky or stuff like that, I'll use the HDR filter, but I kind of tone it down because you can tone the filter up and down, make it a little more extreme and less extreme. So PicTapGo is the main one. That would be the main one I would recommend. But take the extra 30 seconds, the extra 10 seconds to make your pictures look better. It will make such a difference. Another thing that I like to do with my post, so especially if it's a post about the business or products, so the average time span that a post circulates in people's feeds for is 90 minutes. But we can do things that help keep it going longer. We want our post to be circulating longer so there's an opportunity for more people to see it. So if you have a comment, when people comment on your post, that helps. When people like it, that helps. So if someone comments on like a post, I will respond to them, but say there's like a few people that comment. I will respond to one person at a time individually, and I'll wait a little bit in between each response, and that'll help keep your post circulating. I'll go back maybe I'll go back to yesterday's, like when I wake up in the morning, I'll go back to a post from yesterday and I'll comment on it or respond to someone's comment, or I'll even like it. I'll ask my mom, like my mom and my husband, they know to go through every once in a while and like some of my posts, and that gets them circulating again. So my husband doesn't like my post as soon as I make it because people are already going to like it. He'll go like it later to get it recirculating, and you can have your spouse or your kids or your mom or whoever do that same thing, kind of get them on board and teach them that, and that'll get your post circulating a little more. Another thing that you want to do in this business is you really want to be growing your network daily. You want to be adding new Facebook friends and adding new Instagram friends. There's different ways that you can do that. Of course, there's videos about it because there's videos for everything. But sometimes I do suggested friends. I like to get into groups of, different groups that I have interest in. I'm in a mom's group. I'm in a house decorating group. I'm in a health group, a fitness group. And I like to engage with the people in there and make friends in there and add people from there. One of my favorite ways to add people and how I've really grown my network is I find local swip swap pages. They're like the, garage sites. So like this city that I live in is called Peoria. So I'll type in, Peoria swip swap, and I'll find groups and I'll join those groups, or surrounding cities too. And I'll click on members and I will add members from those sites. Be very careful when adding new friends to click on mutual friends of the person before you add them, and see if you recognize anybody that's already an It Works distributor, because if you do, it's just not the best thing. You shouldn't add them. Don't add anyone who already has mutual friends that are It Works distributors. Now, when you're new, you're not going to know and recognize every distributor, and you're still never going to know that, but as you go along the business, you're going to get familiar with at least more It Works distributors' names and at least people on our team. You're also going to want to start building relationships each and every day. We are in a relationship business. We are in a friend business. So it's important that we are being friendly. We are making friends. We are being likable. And how you do that is by liking and commenting. Commenting is a little better than just liking a photo. So I'm always commenting on someone's daughter, or, oh, that's cute. Your pictures look so great. I love that outfit. That lipstick color is so pretty. Oh, where do your kids go to school at? I'm just being very friendly, and I'm commenting. And you should be doing the same on Instagram. You can also strike up conversations just to be friendly, because the more friendly you are, the more people are going to think of you when they have a need for a particular product or for the business. But, if someone's wearing a really cute shirt, or someone's, hey girl, I love that shirt, where'd you get it? And send it in a personal message. It's more personable. Now you're just going to want to keep working on your 100s list and make sure that you're growing your 100s list every day. Anybody who's not on the team is basically a prospect. So, you know, your entire Facebook friends is really your list, but, you know, make sure you're growing your list every day by adding new friends, by meeting new people. Make sure to be organized with a notebook or a calendar, whatever's going to work for you, for your system. Every time you talk to someone about this business or about products, their name needs to go on a list. And this is going to be your prospect list, because following up is very, very crucial in this business, and you'll learn more about that. But the fortune is in the follow-up. And if you don't write them down, trust me, you will forget people. I've had it happen. So, you know, as you talk to people, you know, say you were out and about all day and people messaged you throughout the day, or even for a couple days, that's fine. But just make sure that you're always going through your messages and, oh gosh, I haven't updated my list of who I've talked to. And make sure that you're keeping that list, because we want to follow up and we want to be proactive with following up. We will follow up with someone until we hear a no. Because I've had people not be interested in the products or business, and maybe I had to follow up with them 10 times before they became a distributor, and now they're rocking their business. So the fortune's in the follow-up. There's videos and files with scripts on following up, with ideas. It's always good to follow up on Thursdays and Fridays. That's what I like to do, because that's when people get paid, and they're going to spend their money that they have, and we want to talk to them first. So we talk to them before they go spend their money on something else. So we do this thing called blitzing. In your kit, you're going to get a big business card. I probably have one. Maybe, I know I do. But it's basically a big business card, yes. And it says, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? And it's in the form of like a coupon. And it says, this is what it is. This is what it does. Has a spot for contact info. I have greens stapled to some of mine as samples. I have labels that show my picture. There's just different ways to do it. But blitzing is basically just the act of opening your mouth and talking to people. So there's videos on this, of course, that give you tips and strategies for making blitzing fun and not making it awkward and salesy. But it's basically just the act of speaking to people about it. So I have a blitz card that came in my kit, and I laminated it at Staples for like $1, and I have that attached to my purse with a cute little sparkly, I don't know what it's called, but thing that attaches it to my purse. I have that attached to my purse, and I write on the bottom part where like I would put my information, ask me. So you want to be a walking billboard, and that's $1. It costs $1 to attract people and to make them wonder and to get to people to approach you. In your eSuite, you do have the ability to buy shirts, hats, things like that. Like this is actually an It Works sweatshirt. I have an It Works hat that I wear. I have a name tag. You can actually get name tags made for like $12 that are green and blingy and rhinestones. You put your name on it. You can have it say whatever you want. You can have it say your name and leader, because you are a leader. You're leading yourself. You have it say whatever you want. It's blingbadgenames.net or something like that. There's a video that talks about it. You can ask on the group page. I don't know exactly, but that's a really good way. Wear your name tag out and about, running errands, wherever you go. It's a really good way to get conversation starting. So you want to be a walking billboard. Now, when you're blitzing, one of the best things that you can do is get them to your social media, because your social media is your canvas. Your social media is your story, your journey. And that's where you're going to be posting about how amazing this business is and how amazing these products are. Sorry, I had a text come through and it threw me off. But wearing that stuff out and wearing your gear out every day is really going to help. Now, when you're out and about, say you don't have to make blitzing a chore, but say you go to a restaurant, say you're checking out at Target, you're at the bank, you're at Starbucks, whatever, you can say to whoever's helping you, oh my gosh, like I'm always really friendly. Talk to them. Start conversations. Just be friendly. And then say, oh my gosh, you were so incredible today, or you have such an amazing personality. You would be so good at what I do. And then give them, here's my card. We really should connect. Now's not the time to talk about it, but you would just be so incredible. Do you have a Facebook? And get them added to your Facebook right away. You know, if you're blitzing them more about the product, then you can say, do you have a Facebook? I do free giveaways. but get them to your Facebook and get them added right then and there. And there, like I said, there's videos that you can watch on that. Now, once you get your 4 loyal customers, you're really going to want to start working hard to grow your team, to grow your dream team. There's videos about growing your dream team that give you a really good way to approach people. There's files that literally tell you, example scripts of what you can say. And what else? Okay, you're gonna want to be resourceful in this video, oh my gosh, in this business. So, like I said, there's lots of files, there's lots of videos. Make sure that you are being resourceful, that you're reading through the files, that you're watching videos, because you want to work smarter, not harder, and you have everything that you need at your fingertips to make that happen. Follow leaders for inspiration. There's a lot of leaders in this business. There's actually a file that says, titled Good Leaders to Follow or something like that. But following leaders is going to help you to stay inspired. It's going to help you to stay motivated. And what I suggest doing is find someone who really is like you, who that you relate with, you connect to, who's like your style, and watch them, study them, what they do, how they post, and follow in their footsteps, but in your own way. Don't copy and paste. Don't ever copy and paste someone's status. Write your own. Use what they did or what they said or how they posted to inspire you to do it in your own words, to inspire you to do it in your own way. But following leaders is going to, and especially ones that are like you, is going to help you with how you, the story that you want to write, the way that you want to portray yourself. Make sure that you're staying plugged into the group pages. We have, there's a lot of good information that's often shared there, contests that we do, different groups that we do, just important information. We have calls on Sunday and Monday nights. Make sure that you're following Pam Souter, Mark Pentecost, Mike Patillo. They always post the call information. Mark Pentecost is the CEO. Pam is our Chief Networking Officer, and Mike is our Chief Sales Officer, or I'm pretty sure that's their titles. But they always post important information about bonuses, calls, things like that. You can even get your family on these calls with you. They're usually only a half an hour, but they're a really good way to keep your cup filled and to stay plugged in and in the know and to really keep you motivated. There's also the It Works calendar for events. It's called the My It Works calendar, or myitworksevents.com, and that's going to list different trainings and different events that you can go to. We have an event called the One Team, One Mission. We call it the OTOM, and that calendar will keep you in the know about ones in your area. What's really cool about the One Team, One Mission is it's basically a huge, huge wrap party put on by leaders in the company. And it's a really good way to, of course, there always might be some things that you learn from going to it. It's a really good way to keep you inspired and motivated, but most importantly, it's a really good thing to take people to. If you take friends, family members, prospects, people who've been interested in the business, I guarantee it's going to help you seal the deal and get that person on your team, and they get to go for free. And usually for you, it's maybe $10, $15, and it's a write-off for your business. And it's totally, totally worth it. I know that a huge part of me being successful is showing up. You got to show up to go up, and showing up to these different types of things is really going to help you in your business. Last but not least, just have fun and push hard and know that you are worthy and you were made for more. You are here watching this video right now for a reason. You have a reason for wanting to do this business, and it's not a coincidence that you found this opportunity. You can totally be successful in this business because It Works is truly the opportunity of a lifetime, and everything that you need to be successful is at your fingertips, and what you do with it is up to you. So I hope that this was really helpful. I'm super excited that you guys are here, that you're on the team, and that you took the first step to change your life. Bye.